here at the 9/12 Project rally. It's
said,
August 28th.
freedom is never more than a
Saturday
generation away
at
from
11
extinction,
o'clock.
being extinct.
We come down here.
He went on to say, we didn't
Sheriff
pass
Richard
it to our
Mack
children
is
in the
gonna
bloodstream. It must be
at
fought
11:30.
for, protected,
Sheriff Richard Mack
and handed on to them to
part
do
of
the
the
same.
states' rights movement. And
I encourage all of you to make it your
oathkeepers.org,
business to be aware
an
who have
organization to
and do sacrifice
encourage
their
law
lives for our
enforcement,
freedom.
local law enforcement,
Teach the young people around you to know our history
to defend
and appreciate
uphold
our
the
freedom.
Constitution.
We all take
Just
those
wanted to get
freedoms
a
for
glimpse of
granted
a
at
few signs
times.
that are out here.
We have our police force and our firefighters to protect us. But do you know who has always given us the freedom that we often take for granted? Ultimately, it has been the American soldier. It is the American soldier, not the reporter, who has given us the freedom of the press. It is the American soldier, not the poet, who has given us the freedom of speech. It is the American soldier, not the campus organizer, who has given us the freedom to demonstrate. It is the American soldier who salutes the flag.
I'm not sure.
They are
Here's another good fellow patriot that's awake to the truth.
our way of free
I want
life
you to
from
see his
those
signs.
outside or inside our borders who would threaten our safety and freedom. The words of General MacArthur still rings true for me today, when he said, I am concerned for the security of our great nation, not so much of any threat from without, but the insidious forces working within. Indigenous.
I spelled everything right. That was my biggest concern.
Our American military can and does protect us from external threats. We must use our right to vote. Our military has sacrificed to give us, to change the tide from within. We are not satisfied. If we are not satisfied with the way our country's directions go.
Are you from Coeur d'Alene?
It is.
I'm from
we,
Boise
the
here.
people, who have the power
You?
to change the direction of this
Right.
country. Thomas Jefferson was correct when he said, timid men prefer the calm, and I'm not going to say this right, deposition to the tempestuous sea of liberty. Our sacred honor for our freedom as decided in the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, what about freedom of speech, man?
Our task as citizens of this great nation should become informed
This is interesting.
to support and elect those who will represent our will to
I thought
preserve
Glenn
our
Beck
freedom
promoted freedom of speech.
for ourselves.
We're
and
just
future
exercising
generations.
it, sir.
Nobody's stopping him. Nobody was stopping.
Thanks
They
to
don't
the
speak for
honor
us.
You just hold your thing.
that served and currently
Yeah.
served
And
in
Glenn
our
Beck's my
American
hero.
Armed Forces. We have the luxury to merely go to the ballot box, not to the cartridge box, to effect a change in this country's leadership.
Folks that are missing their
There's
family
the We
members
Are
now
Change
because we've got
crowd.
1,500 of our own folks
Over
from Idaho
here is Sheriff
that are
Richard Mack.
participating in the annual training as they
Just
get
met
ready
him.
to go to Camp Shelby
And
in Mississippi and then to Kuwait and be
I
gone
don't
from
know
their
if that's
family
his wife
members
there.
for over a
Who
year.
it is, but
You know, we're
Good
going to have a
fella.
big speech Tuesday night and somebody's going to say that the war is over. The war is not over. So we thank all those people, men, women, employers, family members, that are continuing their sacrifice, that serve in Idaho and abroad. Let's give them all a big round of applause, shall we?
Recreational vehicle, school unemployment, excise, utility, telephone, federal telephone, state and local, telephone, reoccurring and non-reoccurring, and to think that we left the British for 25% tax on tea. Wait a minute. There has to be something good about this. If they're charging us all these taxes, we're going to get some really great stuff. We're going to get nobody read before they voted on, and our illustrious Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, says, well, we have to pass this thing in order to understand what's in it. Well, pretty dumb. And let's keep on going with good old Nancy Pelosi. We finance her jet to fly back and forth across the United States of America from Washington to the wonderful Mecca liberals in San Francisco to the tune of $5,700,000 a year.
Thank you.
We get a cap and trade bill, which is going to be coming down the pike very soon, and that's going to help us crush capitalism. And our good President Reagan said, if we don't have capitalism, we don't have freedom. We get a mosque being built at ground zero. What I am encouraging and what I am promoting this morning is you see some really great groups here. You have Project 912, you have the Idaho Freedom Foundation, you have a group that was supposed to be here but didn't, and I'd like you to look them up. It's called the Oath Keepers, involved in this thing. And then we have the Tea Parties. We have Tea Party Boise, we have Tea Party Treasure Valley. We have Tea Parties all across this great state of ours that are working